If you don't understand, it's your problem. You would play under 12s and have a coach that speaks French. Go under 13s, the coach speaks Dutch. Moy is unbelievable. Absolute destroyer. So like, sometimes he does my job and I'm like, can we do a little bit?
Do you know who that is?
No, he's on your dirt.
Welcome to episode 3 of Chelsea Unlocked. We're still here in Miami.
We are here with the silky smooth midfielder, Romeo Lavia. Welcome.
So, man,
Hello, hello.
good.
Hello.
Like that intro?
No comment.
Silky smooth though. Like,
No, it's nice. It's nice. I appreciate it actually.
Obviously, day one, we got you to stick the GoPro camera on, and
Yeah.
you've had your Meta glasses.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your kind of approach? Is that for social media? You working on a documentary? Like,
No, sometimes I'm just in my room and I just like kind of watch the clips and I just laugh myself. So I think it's always a good thing to have, you know. And also in social media people don't get to see, like, there's a lot of funny things going around. So it's always good for the fans to see what goes on in the change room.
are you planning to like save everything and then drop it all at once? Or like...
No.
Documentary.
I need to pick what I post because certain things, yeah.
Not for the public eye. Of course.
Do you think about like what you post on social media, or do you just kind of go with the flow?
Not really, to be fair. I just, what I like, I just post it. You know, I don't really pay attention to what anyone could be saying about it. It's just, if I like it, I just do it.
Yeah. Do you think about like how you come across though, like as a person? Like, do you try and balance football stuff with like?
No,
you
I
as a
try to be
person?
as natural as possible.
Natural as possible, yeah.
So even like if I see a funny comment from a fan, I would just comment it because that's how I would react in real life. So I try to be as natural as possible so people can see the real me.
Yeah, I love that, man. People love the authenticity.
Yeah.
And like, also like, you're so supportive of your teammates. So like, Andre made his professional debut for Chelsea, and you're first to share that. Like, how important do you feel like that side of things is?
No, I think it's very important for the players to settle in as quick as possible. It's not just new players; it's players like a lot of stuff happen, and the most important is to keep the players at their max confidence level. So I try to do my part and get them to full confidence.
What's something fans don't know about you off the pitch?
Off the pitch, I don't know actually. It's not that they don't know, but I play a lot of PlayStation.
Right. Okay.
So
if there was a fan that was to join you for a day, straight away you'd be like, right.
You get like what, 15 out of 15 wins on champs. I swear you did.
Yeah, I
earlier
did, but recently I've not been great, so I'm not really happy with myself. But yeah.
Have you ever done like any competitive tournaments?
No, I want to. I feel like it's the next step.
Yeah. 15 out of 15, cool. Like.
Yeah. I need to aim for a bit more now.
Yeah, man. We wanted to go a bit into your backstory, sort of coming from Belgium to join City at such a young age. What do you remember most about that time? Because obviously you were 16, you're so young.
Well, it was COVID at first.
Yeah.
So that was kind of special. It was a big decision, but I knew what I was doing. You know, it was I discussed for a long time with my family, so I knew what I was going to face. You know, being far from the family, etc. But looking back, I feel like that was the right step because I've gained so much maturity, I think, just by having to deal with things on the pitch, but off the pitch by myself. So, you know, when you're in your first year, you stay in digs. It's not easy. For example, not when you can't speak the language.
Yeah, and you can't sort of go out and acclimatise because it's COVID.
But then when you settle in, then you feel, that was the good thing to do.
That makes sense. So, like, would you say COVID had a big impact on like that experience, or?
Definitely. Imagine going to a new team and your first 5 sessions you have to train with groups of 3.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
Crazy, yeah.
How are you supposed to impress your coach or whoever that is? Yeah, it's like, it was so strange. And then I couldn't really have any like relation with my teammates because we weren't allowed to speak, etc. So it was so weird. It was honestly so weird. But as soon as that was cleared, he was came back
So
to
I'm
normal.
guessing you just spent a lot of time on the PlayStation, like,
Exactly
connecting
that.
with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You, Cole, and Delap, talk us through the history you have with them.
Well, I was playing 18s at first. They were playing 23s, and then around January time, you know, I get called up to play with the 23s, and in my head I'm like, oh, I'm playing with Cole now. I'm playing with Liam. I'm playing with a lot of other players, very good players, you know. So I was really excited to play with them, and I'm glad that now I've been able to play with them, create a relationship on the pitch, but also off the pitch, and help them to become even better players
So
and
you
be a
sort
part
of-
of their journey as well.
So you looked up to them, like, when you first.
Definitely,
Oh,
definitely.
sick.
Cole would probably tell you, like, I think I messaged him. He always laughs about it because I messaged him saying like, oh, can you help me become a better player? I sent him
Sick.
something like that before I joined,
Yeah.
because he was like sort of training with the first team already. So I'm like, he's a young player that, you know, I want to follow his footsteps.
Yeah.
So nice. The way it's going is
Like,
incredible.
full circle moment.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Because even like Levi, we spoke to Levi earlier, and then he said he played against you when you were at Anderlecht, and like he said like you were unreal. He said he immediately noticed you, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've played against most players, like, and sometimes I don't even remember, and then I'll look at pictures and be like, wait, that's him. And then, But no,
Small world,
it's
yeah.
it's crazy.
Even though you've been in England for a while, do you still feel Belgian? And do you still kind of have a strong connection with Belgium?
Belgium I don't think can be replaced. You know, I have my family there, my friends. I grew up there, so going back to these places is always special to me. But been in the UK for, I think I'm going into my 6th year now. Yeah, if people say I have a British accent at times, you know what? I don't mind it, because you know I really like the country. I've settled in very well. So
Do your family live over here, or are they still?
no.
Okay.
Stay in Belgium. Yeah, I have my little brother that plays football as well.
Oh,
So
sick.
they take care of him. Yeah.
Oh, very nice, man. Very nice.
Belgium, and particularly Brussels, is known to be very multilingual
Yeah.
with languages, Dutch, German, French. Talk us through the French culture that you kind of have, and like how similar that is to Belgian culture.
So when I was growing up at school, or even when I was playing at Anderlecht, you would play under 12s and have a coach that speaks French. Then go under 13s, the coach speaks Dutch. So
That must be so tough.
yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
if you don't understand, it's your problem, because almost half of the squad is understanding.
Oh, wow.
So it's like you have to.
So was that the case for you? You kept having to adapt. And change,
Yeah.
Or
But
was it?
it comes quite quickly.
So you can speak French and Dutch.
And Dutch, yeah. Not been able to practice it so much since I've been in the UK, so I would probably say my English is better than my Dutch now. But no, I think that's what makes Belgium a bit special, because sometimes people ask me, what's the language in Belgium, and I say French, and be like, well, you don't have your own language.
Yeah.
You know, so that's quite funny.
Is there a
but-
bit of like a shift in culture? So like if you grow up in Belgium, like with a Dutch-speaking family,
Yeah.
for example, compared to like a French-speaking family, is there a shift in culture, or is it just you're still Belgian, you still like the same sort of things?
No, I'll probably say you're still the same. Yeah. I don't think there's like a gap between the two. There's a good connection between the two sides, if I can call it like that. And I was actually born right in the middle, so you're
Right.
really in the mix of both.
Yeah. And then obviously we know like how close you are with the French boys in the squad.
Yeah.
So how important is that relationship to you?
First of all, they make me laugh so much. Like it's honestly, it's unbelievable. I'll probably get abs from laughing.
It seems like a fun group. Like
Yeah.
you guys are a fun group.
No, it's a fun group. But the thing is, you know, they sort of give that energy to everyone in the group. So now it's really nice to be around them, and yeah, we spend a lot of time together. That's
Yeah,
it.
like I'm sure you saw that viral clip of that guy on TikTok
Yeah.
coming up to you guys shopping.
Yeah.
Like, do you do a lot outside of football with the French boys?
Yeah. We try to do it when it's possible, whether it's a barbecue or just a bit of shopping, because we're pretty much all in the same situation in terms of, being not by yourself, but kind of, you know, in your own space. So sometimes it's good to do stuff, and that builds a connection on the pitch as well. So it's with the French speaking players, but also with the other players. We try to do things outside of the pitch.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine it also kind of keeps all of you guys grounded. Like, you're all in London playing for Chelsea, fighting for the same things, and you have that kind of that connection, like culturally and with your work. Yeah.
And the age as well is everything is natural because that's what we would normally do. So that match as well, and that's why we are such a great group.
Yeah, cool. That makes sense. So wanted to go, we wanted to pivot a bit to speak about like you as a midfielder.
Yeah.
So I saw a great stat earlier. When you were a teenager at Southampton, you were the only teenage midfielder to register 50 plus tackles in the Premier League.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Which surprised me because when I watched you play Southampton and obviously recently for Chelsea, I see you as like press resistant, like ball playing midfielder.
Yeah.
And then like when Jason looked up the stats, it's like, hold on, like there's a destroyer in you as well.
Yeah.
Talk us through that.
I mean, the thing now is that thank God I play next to the absolute destroyer. So like sometimes he does my job and I'm like, let me do a little bit, but he does it for me. Moy is unbelievable. But I hope I can show some of these skills as well, because they're part of my style of play.
So how would you like describe yourself as a midfielder? Like, if let's say someone hasn't watched you, like of course we all have, and we love watching you play. But to someone who might not have seen you play, like how would you describe yourself?
Midfielder that likes to have the ball, and I don't know. I have a different approach because I like to make the job easier for the guys in front of me and behind me, so that they can be in better positions. Because really and truly, the players that need to be in the spotlights and need to win us games are the guys that are in front of me. So I try to do everything possible to put them in the best conditions, and then yeah.
I know what you mean. So like say. So,
I
game
do whatever
changes
is possible to make them.
Like Palmer, it's like your role is to, make him feel comfortable in getting the positions he's getting in the ball.
Exactly. So I know if I put him in a certain position, then his chances of scoring and us winning games is going like this. It's going up like this. So, my job is for them to go and shine really. I like to, my example, if I can name them, like someone like Busquets. People say,
of course, man.
People say if you watch the game you don't see him, but if you see the game, something like that, because he's a major part of the success he's had with his team. So I take a lot of things from him, not just him, but I like to do that and put into practice the players that we have.
Because sometimes it's a thankless role, but obviously it's a key role. And that sort of brings us to a conversation we were having earlier about what we think is the hardest position in football. So
we had a bit of an argument the other day about it.
What was it?
Well, I think there's obviously like a difference between what is the most important player on the pitch, but also like the hardest to build kind of a skills to become an elite player for that position. And I was saying your position is the most difficult because of the mental side of the game, the awareness, all that part of the game, which is like really hard to get to that level. But I do think the striker is the game changer. I
think all positions are obviously important.
Don't go safe. Don't go safe.
But I said the strikers. Like, I thought that's the hardest position to play, just because you don't see much of the ball. And like every time you see the ball, you have to make something happen.
No,
so,
I agree.
What do you think?
I think it's between. I think it's between CDM and striker.
Okay.
Like you said, sometimes I see stats of strikers that have 15 touches, you know, but out of the 15, you have to make something happen.
Exactly.
You know, people don't say, oh, he only touched 15, so he didn't get a chance to score. You're expected to score within the 15 when a midfielder maybe can have 50 passes. So if he misses 4, it's okay. People will say what they will say is, he's got 95% percentage of good passes. You know, so I think strikers it's not easy, and then defensive midfielder it's like you're the heartbeat of the team really. So that's a big challenge.
Like you said before, it's like unnoticed work. You know, like
you know,
if you're unseen and you're helping the team, sometimes you know fans might not realize that that's actually helping the team astronomically.
And then like sort of learning from, you know, Enzo Maresca, like who played in midfield, and Pep Guardiola. Like, how much have you picked up from those two?
A lot. Because they just pay attention to every detail that if you want to be like a normal player, you can just brush it aside and you know, not pay attention and then carry on. You'll still be a good player, but the details that they pay attention to are like the ones that will make you go a step further and make a difference, because it's, you know, football is a matter of details and split seconds that you gain every time, and that's where the manager is very important.
So did you find it sort of quite easy, like, because obviously you won the PL2 with Maresca?
Yeah.
Did you find it quite easy, like when he came to Chelsea and he was sort of teaching the other boys his systems, like did you find it quite easy to slot in there?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, there's differences to when I had him in youth teams, but the principles are pretty similar. So I had my role as well to try and get the players on the same page as quickly as possible, so we could, you know, with our quality start to put into success. So, but no, it was easy for me, if I can say that.
Just wanted to move on, talk to you a bit about style.
You've obviously got a sense of fashion, I would say. You've got a bit of drip. Is
You
fashion
said it.
is fashion something you care about a lot, or like you put effort into, or is it something that you just are natural?
I do pay attention, as in I don't like wearing what I see on other people. So I want people to be like, oh, what are you wearing? You know, that's what I like. But apart from that, and then it's just play with the pieces and make them look good.
Yeah, but I've seen you're tapped in though. Like I always see you in like unreleased Cortez. Like you had that link up with Gone Club.
That's
so
what I mean. Like I try to, you know, be as exclusive as possible. So that's when I'm happy, you know, when people say, "Oh, what are you wearing?" That's like, I feel good. Yeah, man.
No, I respect it because clearly you're linking up with like the independent brands, the up and comers.
Yeah.
Like you really know your stuff.
Yeah.
Who do you think like has the best fashion in football? Like not just Chelsea.
In football?
Yeah, in football.
Ooh, in football.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
You can throw some names out. It doesn't have to be like the number one.
To be fair, I don't really look at football too much.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Who do you look at then?
Like NFL,
Okay.
NBA.
Like Stephon Diggs and
Yeah, artists as well, because it's different. It's different. And then, in football, if I can just keep it to Chelsea, I would say Malo.
really.
Malo.
I like Malo.
Okay.
But he's that good that going shopping with him is the worst thing ever. Worst. Like,
just proper picky or?
is no.
Oh.
It's like you go in the shop, and the plan is to do 5 shops in an hour and a half.
Oh right.
You spend 1 hour in one shop. In the first one you go into, you spend 1 hour. And he's like, no, wait. I like this one.
Yeah.
And then he changes.
Let me try this one with the other
Exactly,
one. Hold on.
exactly.
Reverse.
Yeah. That's yeah.
You guys do it all yourself, or do you have like stylists and?
I like to do it myself. I have friends that help me with it, but yeah, mostly it's myself. Yeah.
I've got some photos of players, you know, wearing certain outfits.
Yeah.
People that would be considered stylish. I want you to tell us your thoughts on it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
rate
Like,
the
is
outfits,
it
rate
something
the
you would
fits.
do? Do you
Okay.
rate it? Yeah, any of your thoughts? So we've got Kunde here. He's known to be, you know.
Yeah.
he pushes the limit.
Actually, you know why I like I said, exclusive. So what he wears is good for him. So I
Yes.
like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear
You
it,
wouldn't
but I
wear it.
like it. So
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
he pulls it off like he
yeah,
rocks it, man.
yeah.
So now we got Liao.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's
He's
a
a
good
good
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is-
decent.
I'd wear that.
Yeah.
How about the man? Do you know who that is?
To be fair, a lot of pictures that I see of him are like from back in the days, and the drip back then was like
Different.
Yeah,
It's coming back though.
yeah, but no, it's not. It's not for me. It's not for me. No.
Did you see the? I think it was Cortez released like the Why Always Me.
Yeah. I wanted to get it actually. I wanted to get it, but the time difference, I couldn't get the drop.
Okay.
So I need to see if I can get it or not.
And then last one, I think I know what your thoughts will be.
Yeah, it's pure class, isn't it?
Pure class.
That's just
Class.
charisma, everything. However you want to call it. It's
Very
like,
good.
Actually, I got one more.
One more.
Oh my god.
Who's that? No, you don't. You
my
don't.
Go on, rate it.
that's
What's
the
that? Would you?
come on.
No.
It's just-
No, I like it.
You like it?
I like
I
it.
like it.
Bro, it's
I
just,
like
it's
it.
just the chill.
No,
chill out,
it's
go
chilled.
beach,
It's
like-
chilled.
I was on holiday.
No, it looks good. It looks good.
You done me dirty there, man. You done me dirty.
Nah, you guys are funny.
Yeah, so lastly, we just wanted to... I can't believe you've done that.
He's gonna stitch me up on another episode or
Yeah,
something.
man. Just wanted to chat about, like, obviously you're following in a legend of the game's footsteps, Eden Hazard. And when you signed, you had that call, which was great. Like, have you had any other conversations with him since? Or?
Yeah. We've had a few conversations. It's because he's so like grounded, but also he doesn't really take things too seriously. So when he has something to say, he will say it clearly because for him that's normal.
Mm.
So I really appreciate that because he will tell you the truth in the face, and that's the people I really tend to be around because they're the ones that make you evolve. So honestly, it's been a great help.
What's the best advice he's given you?
It's probably when I was going through the tough times, and you were saying like, why would you doubt? Why would you doubt? Because you've got the abilities, and that's just something that comes and goes. So the abilities are there. It's your work now to do whatever is possible to just get back to where you were, and that will just come by you working hard.
Yeah, nice. Words of wisdom.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. No, it was fun. It was
Yeah,
fun. I like the
good,
last
man.
fixture especially.
Love it.
You could have, no, man, I've got better fits than that.
I'll never look at you the
sticks
same,
me up.
but
oh, man.
it's nah.
What do you think of this shirt, though?
That's clean.
You like it?
Yeah, that's clean. I like that.
Yeah,
I
dropping
like
soon, man.
The new
Dropping
away
soon.
kit
Away
is nice.
kit?
Yeah, it's very
it's a
nice.
good one, I
Wore it
think.
the other day.
Yeah.
What would you rock? Like, would you rock a shirt out? I know you play
Definitely.
it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
On holiday, obviously, it's hard because then people look at you and it's like they recognize. But on holiday, I would wear it 100%.
Yeah. Nice.
100%. Yeah.
no, sick,
All
man.
right, cool.
Sick. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank
for
you,
coming
thank you.
down.
Thank you so much.
Who's going for the next episode? Can I call
I'll say-
someone or
Yeah,
not?
go on. We've had Pedro Neto,
Yeah.
Levi.
Oh,
and you.
bring Cuckoo, please.
Cuckoo.
Yeah. Bring Cuckoo. He's gonna be.
What do you want
funny
us to talk to him about?
I don't know. You know what? With Cuckoo, you can ask the most simple questions, and then just sit and watch.
And he'll take it somewhere.
Yeah. It would take it so far. You start. Honestly, Cuckoo is a great guy. So I think Cuckoo would be great.
All right.
You hear
Let's
that,
try.
Cuckoo? We need you on here next, man. Lavia's called you up.
All right. Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Nice one.
That was good.